Hey FearLESS superstars, welcome to FearLESS Friday. Today I'm going to answer the question, how do you get your confidence back after a fall? So when you've had a fall, you need to think about why did you have the fall. So did you have the fall because your horse is crazy, you're learning to ride, you have a horse that's too much for you, a horse that needs to go to the retrainer because it bucks and bolts and does crazy things, and it doesn't matter how many times you get back on that horse, most likely you'll fall off again because it's past your skill level. If you put me on a racetrack and say that I need to go at 200k an hour and race a Ferrari, I'm going to kill myself because I don't know how to go fast and I don't know how to race cars. It's past my skill level. So you need to make sure so I would be scared to do that. And I have legitimately a right to feel scared. So the first thing is, did your fall happen because you are being overfaced and you're asked to do something above your skill? Or did you have a fall because you're learning? So we all have grown up on a horse knowing you've got to fall off 100 times to be a good rider. You've got to, you have to fall off before you can ride. These are the things I tell my children. Because we're learning to ride an animal and get our balance on them, we do tend to fall off. And you have to understand, 99% of the time when you fall off, nothing happens. You fall off, you get back on. You fall off, you get back on. You fall off, you get back on. It's the same when you ski. If anyone's ever learned how to snow ski, you fall, you get on the skis and you fall on the snow. You get on the skis and you fall on the snow. Now you can die snow skiing and you can die horse riding, but the chances of that are very, very low. And our job is to mitigate the risk. So being an NLP master practitioner, people come and tell me to remove their fear. I tell them I will never do that because it's unethical. Fear is there to tell you you're doing something out of your comfort zone. Now sometimes it's just out of your comfort zone. Me doing a video, I don't have fear around that, but some people would. And then all that tells them, and that is not a legitimate fear. You're not going to die if you go do a video. You're under no risk. Nothing bad can happen to you. So that's a good thing. Fear to me then is your green light to go. You should definitely do that. If you're scared to canter your horse for the first time because it's a new horse, but you've seen someone else canter it, so most of the, like 99.9% of the time, you know that the horse is going to be fine. Again, not legitimate. Of course, you're allowed to feel fear, but you've still got to execute. You've still got to go. So most people come to me going, I have a problem with fear and it's not logical. I shouldn't be scared. It's not a legitimate fear, but I'm scared anyway. And that's where I help people, and that's where you've got to figure out first how to get your confidence back after you fall. Firstly, figure out why you fell. And in 50% of cases, when you figure out why you fell, you're not scared anymore. You realise you fell because you lost your balance. So what do you have to do? Make sure you keep your balance. Or you fell because you weren't paying attention and you got to pay attention. Or you fell because it was a freak thing. A bird flew out of a bush, your horse spooked, and you fell off the side. No worries. So try that exercise. Get really, really clear. And even if you need to bring someone else in, they don't need to be a rider, just tell them the thing and go, is this a legitimate fear? Or is this just something random that happened that, most likely won't happen again? If you want to know more about figuring out your fear and more importantly, how to overcome your fear if it isn't legitimate, if you are illogically fearful and want to feel confident and joy and fun when you ride, then I really would love you to come to my free web class to teach you how to overcome your fear and enjoy your riding again. You can check out the details somewhere around this video. I'll see you guys soon.